Team Clark here. Oh, this is a Monday evening. This would have been when we went to our Monday night cruise in at Cambridge Square, but it was pouring down rain when I got home, and we decided not to go. I decided not to go, but anyway, uh, I'm out here working on Sassy, uh, doing a little bit of stuff, getting it ready for. Every little bit helps. I know the show, Try 5 show went till August. I think the 12th to 13th when we leave. Can't remember, but for Bowling Green. But I'm checking nuts, bolts, polishing, which if it doesn't rain, we've got a couple of things we're going to do this weekend. So it wouldn't hurt for it to be a little clean. Uh, anyway, checked iron the tires. Some of them were a little low, so I got that done. Uh, I got this wheel. As y'all can see, it's shiny, shiny. That one back there is not so shiny, but I'm going to doctor it up, put a little bit of my uh, metal polish that I get from a friend of mine on there. And you can see it does a good job. It really, really does a good job on a very, very old set of wheels. Not sure how old those wheels are, but let me tell you the story about them. When I was building this car, a boy that I work with, I want to call him a friend of mine because people that I work with and hang with and this, that, and other, I consider them friends. I don't hang with him, but he's a younger boy than I am. But anyway, he's a good guy. He had a Volkswagen with these wheels on it. And he tried to sell them to another fellow there that I work with, and evidently he either just didn't, he procrastinated about buying them or didn't want them. I don't know which. But Corey called me and said, "Hey, you want them wheels?" And I said, "Well, I said, what do you want for them?" And he told me, and I said, "Well, just bring them to me." And so that's how I wound up with those wheels. They were on a Volkswagen, and probably on that Volkswagen for a long, long time because it had adapters on it. These are Chevrolet wheels, but it had adapters to adapt it to that Volkswagen. So I imagine that little Volkswagen looked pretty good with them old wheels on there. But they're not perfect. They're old. They are old wheels. The front ones, I think, are like 8s. And I think the back ones are 9s or 9.5s. I don't remember. I measured them, but don't remember. But they're 4-inch back spacing on both of them, on the fronts and the backs. And I think they look pretty good on that old car. But anyway, here at Team Clark, we have not been doing much as far as working on the old 55. We've had some ups and downs. Had another tree fall. The weather has not cooperated with a lot of things that we wanted to do. And I've not actually been myself lately. So I'm trying to get back into doing the things that I do. So I'm trying to get y'all, if you're interested, I'm trying to get y'all another video out there. And if we go to Fort Payne Cruise In this Saturday, I'm going to try to get another video. I don't know if I'll get a video of every car that's there because I hear it's a big, big cruise in and there's a lot of cars there. But I'll try my best to get a little bit. Anyway, we're going to do that, and I'm sure there'll be more people than me videoing. I'm sure, I could tell you several that I think will be there, but anyway, I'm not going to call their names. But, yeah, I just thought I'd make this little short video to give y'all a little bit of a update on what's been going on around here. We've been doing car maintenance. We've had a lot of things that we've had to deal with around here in the last month or whatever. Not nothing major emergency wise, but just stuff that needed to be done. So anyway, with that said, I've got a project coming in here in about 2 weeks. It's going to occupy my space. I don't know if I'm going to put it right there where Sassy's at and put Sassy out in the storage building, or if I'm going to put Sassy over here and put Miss Polly's car outside. But anyway, I've got a paint job coming in, and I don't do paint jobs for just anybody. I really, really, really don't. This is for a really, really good friend of mine, and he's not able to find anybody to paint this car. And the car really don't need painting, but the problem is he put new fenders on it and had the front fenders painted and they don't match. So we're gonna put a coat of paint on the whole car. So that consists of sanding, you know, sanding everything down, getting it ready to paint, taping up what we don't take off, which we're not going to take a whole lot off of the car. It's a nice car. Y'all have seen it in my videos. It's the little gold Chevelle that I worked on all last year. And we put floor pans and, man, we done a lot of stuff. Of course, Mr. Jimmy did him and his wife did a lot of the work on that car. But I did all the metal work, helped him set the motor and transmission back in it, did the, helped him put the body back on the frame, and we did a lot of stuff too. I helped him do a lot of stuff. I spent a year. It took us a year to build that car, and it had already been painted, but the fenders wasn't real good on that car because the braces were rotten on them. So he decided to put new ones on. Well, he couldn't get the paint to match. So I told him I'd paint it for him. So guys, don't be hollering at me to paint your car, because it takes me forever to paint one. And this is for a good friend of mine that's in need of his car being painted. I'm not a real confident painter. I do my paint work. Don't like painting for other people, but like I told him, I'll do the best I can with it. But anyway, be looking for that video. I'll have several videos of that coming out. So you guys just hang in there. And thank you guys for watching my videos, for subscribing to my channel. Of course, we got the old truck back in here again. Got it out of the other building back there and brought it back up here. It's getting very dusty over there. Didn't have a cover on it. Anyway, guys, please like, share, and subscribe, and leave me a comment. This video is not really interesting, but I thought I'd share it with you. And I guess I'm just getting to be an old man and don't get around good as I used to, and don't do things as much work as I used to. But I've got to get back on the 55, which this car is going to delay me a little bit. The Chevelle that's coming in. But anyway, we'll get it done in a ample amount of time. Get his car back to him where he can enjoy it some of the summer. And you'll have to excuse me clearing my throat up. I don't know what it is, but here lately my throat gets all clogged up and dry and everything. But anyhow, please like, share, and subscribe. And I appreciate all of you guys tuning into my channel and watching it. And you guys have a great week. And I will catch you on another video. And we'll see you later.